What's up, YouTube? It's B4Flex, and in this video, I'm gonna be responding to a comment. It says, "Hey B4, I have an important question to ask you. I used to work out consistently before my exam season, but with all the time I spent revising, I couldn't get my full workouts in and slowly stopped doing them. I haven't properly done a workout in a few weeks now, and I feel lazy to start it up again. What can I do? I want to work out, but when I actually bring myself to, I just can't be asked." All right, so let me start off with my experience. I've been there, man. When I was a kid, I used to sometimes I'd go like 2 weeks without training. Sometimes I'd go 3 weeks without training. And, it really started off with just a week and then I just couldn't be bothered. And then it just got longer and longer and longer. And at some point I had to say enough is enough. Let me work myself back up and start training again consistently, right? At one point when I was 17, I actually took 6 months without training. I was on and off for 9 months and took a whole 6 months without training and then had to slowly work myself back into it, right? So the reason it's hard to get back into training after a layoff is because you're weaker. So you're thinking of your old routine. You're like, damn, this is going to be tough. Maybe you try to do the routine again and it's just so much harder than it was before. So why would you want to become weaker? Why would you not become weaker, but why would you want to be weaker and do something that is now harder? Your workout now is harder than it was when you were consistent, right? And another thing, it's hard because it just feels long now, isn't it? Because it's not something that's in your routine. It's not something that's a habit of yours anymore. So it feels long. All right. The number one way to start off doing it is by making it easier and shorter. All right. So in the beginning, less is more. So if there's an exercise you don't enjoy doing, don't do it. Only do what you like to do. So maybe even just pick one exercise and do 3 sets to begin with for the first week. Right? Rather than do a whole bunch of stuff. This is what I did after my 6-month complete layoff of working out. What I basically did was I just started doing push-ups every day. I think at that point I did 5 sets every morning, 5 sets every evening. But you don't need to go that crazy. Just do 3 sets, right? And I just did that, day after day after day. I might take a random day off and then go back to it. That was it. I didn't want to do any other exercise. I didn't want to do legs at that time. I didn't want to do abs. I didn't want to do any pulling exercises. Then again, I really didn't do that like that before then anyways. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do was push-ups. And then once I got more consistent in my push-ups and I started seeing my gains come back, my confidence came back, and then I started doing the rest of the training, right? So do the same. You might not want to go to the gym as well. You might feel a bit self-conscious. Oh man, I've lost some gains, or I'm a lot weaker. So if I go to the gym, I'm going to be pushing half the weight I used to push. So train from home maybe, right? Potentially doing it from home, you still have the confidence to do it in the comfort of your own room or your living room or whatever. And then after you've spent, let's say 3-4 weeks, you got your gains back or majority of them, then start going back to the gym. But do what's easy, right? So 3 sets, for example, it don't even need to be crazy. 3 sets, Monday through Friday, right, of one exercise. Or maybe I'm a bit too much of a daily trainer. So maybe do 3 sets, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's simple. Or 3 sets every other day, right? Do that. And then after you've done a week or two, do, for example, let's say you're just doing push-ups. Now do push-ups on Monday, do squats on Tuesday. Push-ups on Wednesday, squats on Thursday. And do it like that, right? Alternating daily, right? Do that. And after another week's gone by, now push it, right? Do more sets, right? Or potentially, let's say when you were doing the first 3 sets, you weren't even pushing yourself during them. You were just doing it till doing each set, doing as many reps as you could till you just couldn't be bothered, not till it got difficult. Maybe now on week 3, push yourself till it is difficult. You know what I mean? Push yourself till, push yourself closer to failure, basically, right? Do that. After the 4th week, now start introducing more of your old routine. Now start creating more of a balanced routine. That's the best way to do it. If you just go from 0 to 100, of course you're not going to be consistent. And that's probably what you're failing with right now. That's probably the reason you keep trying to work out and then you just can't be bothered, because you're either going from resting, let's say a few weeks, so let's say it's been 3 weeks, right? You either go from not doing anything workout-wise for 3 weeks to doing a full-blown crazy workout, right? Don't go from 0 to 100. Right? Understand that little is better than nothing. So even if you end up struggling to be consistent for the next 2 months, 3 months, if you're doing push-ups every other day for these 3 months, you're still making more gains than if you did nothing. Right? So do a little. Don't go from 0 to 100. Go from 0 to 20%. Right? Do 20% of what you used to do. Maybe even 10%, and then gradually build it up. Once, as I said, once you hit that 5-week mark, you can start introducing your old routine and you'll be cool, right? It might take like 2 weeks for you to finally get into a flow of things, maybe 3 weeks. For me, it used to take around 2 to 3 weeks, but then after that, you'll be good. Your gains might take about a month and you'll be good. Hope this video helped you out, man. It's B4Flex. I'm out.